Hello, I'm Galactic Sweets and welcome back to another episode of Splatoon. Today we're jumping straight in and we have a guy on our team named Chaja no Kami, which means Charger God or Charger Hair. I believe Kami can be hair. Maybe Kami be paper. I don't know, my Japanese isn't exactly the best. But he's using a carbon roller and I think that's absolutely hilarious. So yes, we are going over the longest range shooter in the game. The custom Jet Squelcher. Oh, well, we already went over the original Jet Squelcher. We're going over the custom variant of it. And a weapon I actually really like. I used it for quite some time. I ran out of ink. Thank you for saving me. That I really should have died there, but my team had my back. Thank you, team. So yes, what really sets this weapon apart is the fact that it has burst bombs, which allows it to maneuver quickly and get some damage in before shooting because the bullets are, quite frankly, not that strong. I'm going to sort of wait here. And, oh yeah, and its special is the almighty Kraken. Yeah. I'm going to sort of just... Definitely with this weapon you want to play to its range. And you thought you could get me, but you failed to realize that I am a Kraken. Oh, hello. Get out, 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 get out. Alright, we bailed. We're good. Get you? Nope. Okay, we're not gonna get you. Yeah, I definitely recommend running damage up on this. I do want to bring it special attention to the, stuff I'm wearing. I'm wearing the Squid Girl tunic. This is from the anime, I don't actually remember the name of the anime, but the main character's name is Iko, which is Japanese for squid. Yeah. Enlightening, right? Yes, but the Splatoon had, like, a short little promotion with them, and there's a hat, shirt, and shoe set for it, and these aren't really used for, like, their abilities or anything, but, I just like how they look. I remember back in my old file, I had a really good, squid dress with, like, haha, you thought you could get me with your random Inkzuka, but little did you know, I am used to your kind. Alright, let's go. Come here. Come here. Come to the Kraken. Thank you. At least I got someone. Alright. Get that. Can assault the tower from a distance. So I could sort of just, like, yeah. I forced that person's Kraken. And they can't really do a thing about me at the moment, because I can literally just stand from afar and go pew pew pew, and they literally just can't do a thing about it. Okay, that guy's weak. Get him. Alright, I see you. Alright, there. I'm not going to challenge that roller, because that roller could easily take me out. I'm going to take out that. There we go. Always take out squid beacons, because you just never know. So also be wary. Some people could also just set down squid beacons as a sort of trap. I know I've done that before, where they'll, like, set a squid beacon, like, alright, I'm waiting for some diligent squid beacon user to come out and take out the beacon, just get them while they're taking it out. But yes, you can see just how gorgeous the range is on the custom Jet Squelcher. Like, this is the reason I really like this weapon. I haven't actually played this weapon in a while, and I need to readjust my chair for a second, because I'm in a really awkward... I just saw the roller jump into the water. Let us have a moment of silence for that roller. Damn, I hate it when that happens. So any map where long-range weapons thrive is going to be a map where the custom Jet Squelcher thrives as well. Like I said, I don't see why you would want to play the vanilla Jet Squelcher with this, but if you really have your heart set on it, it's there. But the custom Jet Squelcher is truly something amazing. You just have to be wary that your shots aren't going to kill that quickly. Your main advantage is range. Nope. You're not getting me, random Inkzuka. You're not getting me. Alright, we got... Okay, good. Come here. Kraken coming through. I'm going to head back now. Alright. Sort of get that. I see... Alright, got that. See you. Got you. Alright, let's see. I'm basically out of ink, but that's okay. Hey, Slosher. No, bad bucket. Bad bucket. Don't you do that. Bad bucket. I saw someone over here. Always look forward, too, you know? You just never know when an enemy might be staring you right in the face. Great tips, right? Great tips. We should have this, but we definitely... It's still possible for them to win, so... right now we need to focus on stopping the tower. Yep. But hey, you should see game in about a second. Any second. There we go. I knew that because I was watching my map and I saw all my teammates get on the tower, but then I saw in the distance that they had bubble activated, and yeah. But hey, we got it. So with that, this is a really fun weapon, and I hope you got to see why I like this weapon so much. And I will see you guys in the next match with the next weapon, which will also be in Ranked 4. It is time to play on Arowana Mall again. And it is also time to summon our inner scumbag. You're probably wondering, well, didn't we already do that when we covered the crack on Splat Roller? Yes, but now we're covering another one of the most hated weapons in all of Splatoon. The Dynamo Roller. Really slow flick, really slow rolling speed. In fact, no one really rolls with this weapon. Incredible range, incredible killing power. This weapon is very easy to trade with. In fact, in a later update, they actually made it so that that you actually swim slower with this weapon. Yeah, hold on. I know what I'm doing. Which means the Kraken would probably actually catch up to me if it tried hard enough. The idea, this is an excellent painter. I'm not going to be the best person to show it off, obviously, because reasons. But running, it's common to see quick respawn running this because you're literally just going to be jumping in front of people and slamming the roller down on them. And it's also common to see stealth jump because let's say I could jump to the tower right now, and because I have stealth jump, no one will actually know I'm here. Which means I could literally just jump in out of nowhere if people aren't looking for the stealth jumpers. And yeah. So yeah, the Dynamo is certainly a weapon that has caused much pain and misery over the existence of Splatoon. A weapon that a lot of people just automatically presume you're a jerk if you play. I'm gonna wait to use my echolocator until someone else comes back. I see that Charger looking at me. Hello. Dang, that did not work out as well as I thought it would. The other thing with you have to be careful with the roller is that once you jump, once you start flinging, you're essentially committed. So, like, you sort of have to go through with what you're going to do. It's tough to just change your trajectory last second. It's tough you can't cancel flick mid-jump. So it's not like you're going to be able to just, well, so like if you're not careful, it's easy to get yourself stuck in a situation. And when you're going against a Dynamo, keep that in mind. You can sort of try and work around a Dynamo's range. It's tough, as you've seen me die against Dynamos many times in the past. But nonetheless, it is possible, and it's one of the better tips for fighting Dynamos. Dynamos thrive on the idea of surprise. We're just gonna wait here. No one's going to be over here. Oh, that's not fair. That guy was cracking. Oh, I mean, well, that's totally fair, but I could say it's not fair. If it doesn't benefit me, then it's not fair. That's how life works, right? Am I gonna land in the killer whale? Yep. And we're all wiped. Great. Yeah, that can be a thing that happens. I'm just gonna set a sprinkle right here. And let's see, is anyone coming down this way? Yes, someone is coming down this way. I'm going to stall you, except you're going to go this way. I said I was going to stall you, and you literally just walked right past me. But it's okay, because that means I don't have to try and stall you, and I can get to the action faster. A big thing I find with the Dynamo Roller is that I often run out of ink. So, I don't know if that speaks for the ink efficiency of this weapon, or that. Let's see, what else can we do? Everyone's sort of just in the same corner. But hey, you could hear me sort of spamming the, well, that actually works. Okay, who's complaining? Oh, hello, E-Leader. I see you, but do you see me? Oh, shoot, they have the tower, they have the tower, they have the tower, they have the tower, they have the tower. Why did I not notice they have the tower? I thought the tower was safe. Why is no one dying when I'm flicking at them and looking in their general direction? That's like the point of the dynamo. There we go. See, that's more like it. You look in someone's direction and they die. That's the good old dynamo I know. Let's see. Got you. This is, yeah, really bad for me. I could try and quick super jump out to save my life, but that wouldn't really work well for me considering the fact that I have stealth jump. And as you have seen this entire match, stealth jump, you start jumping and you like go, you wait like 10 seconds before you jump. It was worth a shot. What can I say? I feel like I didn't do the Dynamo Roller justice, but hey, that's like me and 20 other weapons. Like I said, if I have better footage to show, I will show it. But without further ado, I will meet you guys back out, or back in the next match. Welcome back to hoping we get Splendor Heights, but we still get Era 1 on all the episode. One day we'll get it. One day. I hope before the end of the episode. We're playing a very unique charger. The Bamboozler Mk I. I think is it Bamboozler? I think that's the name of it. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that's the name of it, I hope that's the name of it. The gimmick with this is that it does not one-shot. So yeah, but it's still pretty quick, because you can see how fast its charges are, though I believe it has even more range than the Swiffer. But, it doesn't actually one-shot, its sub is Splash Wall, its special is Killer Whale. Definitely a quick tip for this is that you don't need 2 full charges to kill. You only need like a full charge and then a partial charge. And the thing with the Bamboozler that makes it different from pretty much every other sniping weapon is that its range is always at its max, no matter how charged it is. Is that a range blaster? Yep, that was a range blaster, of course. So, just sort of like holding it and then quickly tapping the fire button again after you fire your shot, kind of like this, can be a good way to get a quick kill with this weapon. It's generally how you see people using this weapon. I don't think its set complements itself so well, but that's the opinion of one person. So if you, this is not the one you will see played more often. I will say that much. I'm going to Killer Whale over there and toss a wall this way. Cool. Alright. I see you. You have range. And I have some range. Alright, we're going to go up here. Let's see. I opted for a lot of run speed since strafing is pretty good with this weapon. Yeah, strafing is pretty good with this weapon, so I opted for a lot of run speed. Yes! Random Inzuka! And it wasn't on me this time! Oh, that feels good. That feels really, really good. You have no idea. After dying to random Inzukas constantly. So yeah, no, I like the Bamboozler again falls under the chain of weapons of, I like them, but I've never quite gotten the hang of them. So as a result, I feel like it's like the weapon I want to try and like, but oh well, I don't actually get, words. We're gonna smoke you out, or force a crack, and that also works. Oh, dang it. Yeah, you still need to be accurate with aiming, which I'm not very good at. Everyone's like backed up in their corner. It's kind of like the top left portion of the map, which leads to their side, so, let's see. I saw someone go this way. Hello. Like, don't stand in front of a sniper, never stand in front of a sniper, that's a horrible idea. Because then you block the shots, and that's like, no. Alright, wait. Oh, wow. So, we basically... Okay. You get to see we basically have their side on lockdown, which is actually kind of funny. Though, like, I think this is also a good example of how to horribly mess up, but it's a good example of, yeah, you can go and flank the other side, cover it in ink, but it might not mean much if you're not pushing the objective. It didn't really help us. And I think that that's a great example of that principle that I live and die by. You're not getting me. You're not getting me. Alright, we're going to stand over here, get our ink back a little. I threw that the wrong way. No, wait, oh wait, what weapon was that? That was a, oh, that's a berry, okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be able to, like I've said with a lot of weapons at this point, I'm not going to be able to show off the best of this weapon. But I definitely recommend a weapon that you try and play as a weapon. If you're big with sniping weapons, or if you like a splitter and want to try something a little different while being familiar, this weapon is very much up your alley. I think it's important to just try out every weapon in general, like, even if you don't think you're going to be good at it. Because I see, like, people who, like, try to main this specific weapon, they'll use it on every map, and I know I made this rant before, but it just bugs me that that's a thing. This isn't like Smash where you want to try and master one specific, dang it. I was really hoping to at least get the guy at the very end of that match. I'll go on my main rant again, but I'm sure anyone who's watched the series has already heard it. But once we get into the next match, which will still be in ranked, because I think this next weapon can be pretty good in ranked, even though I've never actually used it in ranked before. And same with this one. This is my first time using the Bamboozler in ranked. Probably explains why I did so horrible. I probably should have gone to Turf War for this. But hey, we gotta try weapons out sometimes. I will see you guys in the next match. Finally, Flounder Heights. Okay, and the weapon we're using is the Luna Blaster Neo. From being a scumbag with the Dynamo Roller to another scumbag with a Luna Blaster Neo. Another one of those really hated weapons. And back before blasters were nerfed, this weapon was hated so much. So, pretty much what I said about its counterpart, the venom of the Luna Blaster applies here, except now we have Splat Bombs as its sub, and Splat Bomb Rush as its special. Oh boy, you have no idea how much misery this has not only caused me, but everyone. Thank you. Let's see. I was going to sneak up here, and surprise! Alright, we got that. We're going to bomb rush this area and try and gain control of it. Oh, dang. I was really hoping to take down that person with the bomb rush. But hey, they took him down, so I'll booyah for a kill beyond the grave. Even though it wasn't beyond my grave, it was someone else who did it. But yes, when I said that there was a variant of the Luna Blaster that's far more popular, and for a good reason, it's this one. Its sub and special are amazing at pressure. Combined with this weapon's ability to one-shot at incredibly close range, basically the next best thing to basically the next best thing to like an assassin through the carbon roller. It's your next assassin-like weapon. It can just come out, quickly kill, dive back in. A technique called sharking, which is essentially when you sort of jump out of the ink and dive back in between shots. That can be really good. That can be a really effective technique, since you need a second anyways before you can fire the next blaster. You might as well spend that refilling ink and moving around. And this is actually ending really bad for us. This is not smart. Come on, get one person. Okay, I got one person. Play for trades. That's the way of the Luna. We can still win this. I believe in us a little. Not really. Okay, I do believe in us. Let's go. The Luna is generally also considered really good for tower control, because you can just sort of look at the tower control, start pointing at it, and the blast of the blaster will cover a majority of it. Get you. Yeah, you can, in tower control and in Rainmaker, you can come up this way. It can be pretty effective. They don't know one here. No one knows I'm here except for you, because now you're dead by me. Want to go ahead, bomb rush this area. Establish control again. And yeah, this is actually starting to look a little better. I think there was a guy up here. Okay, so let's see. Where is he? Hello. Alright, got those two. Alright, let's see. We got a quad. Let's go on a rampage and start bomb rushing their area. Not get too extension happy, but sort of just wait here. Wait for someone to come. And horribly fail at coming out. Let's see. Dang it. Alright, I was hoping to at least get one person. But that didn't work. So yeah, the Luna, it can be a pretty fun weapon. It's not a weapon I use often, mainly because I feel like part of the thing is, the mentality that's sort of associated, or like the stigma that's attached to it, that I've been playing a scumbag. Which shouldn't stop me from playing it, but it has. I'm human too, I'm not perfect. But, it can be a pretty fun weapon to sort of get the hang of. That is not something I should have done though. I probably should have farmed that there. Let's see. Just like Dynamos, the Luna, it can be a weapon that sort of plays for trade, so it's not uncommon to see Lunas with like a bunch of quick respawn, because they'll just get right up in your face and try to take you out. They don't care if they go down with you. And as long as they get the kill, that's all that matters. I just noticed we had a Splattershot Jr. I noticed earlier, but I felt like pointing it out because I don't feel like you see Splattershot Juniors that often. Or like you see them decently often, but that's about it. You had a bubble, and I took you out before you could use it. Now you know the pain I've been dealing with this entire series. Let's see. What else can we do? There's not much. Doesn't look like we're coming back from this, but we can try. There's no... Whoa! I had no idea what happened there, but... Oh, well. We're on the tower! Let's go! We got this! Hello! Alright, got you. Wow, okay! I will take it. I'm going to toss this here. You don't know I'm here. Get that. Dang it. I remember. Oh wait, are we still? Oh, okay. There's a funny story. And of course, with that, I'll go ahead and do one more match, which is the weapon of my choice that I feel like I want to show off on these maps. I need to think about what weapon I want to choose for a second. I'll get to my story later. It's not going to be that long though. 13-9, yeah, Lunas can get a lot of kills. And -1 points. Wow, I think that's a game just pitting him like, okay, you tried your hardest. You may have lost, but here, take this. We're going to take it easy on you and give you -1 points. Thanks, game. Thanks. Alright, and we were back, and of course we have to get arrow on them all one more time. I just want Flounder Heights. Is that okay with you, game? No? Well, okay. And we have a Luna Blaster Neo on the other team. I'd figure now would be the time to show off the Octoshot Replica, even though it's literally just a Tentatek that looks slightly different. It's like, hey, might as well acknowledge this exists. This is the reward you get for getting to level 40 from Judd. So once you're level 40, just go talk to our cat lord and savior, and yeah. No, you don't know I'm... Okay, they knew I was here. So yes, the story I was going to say was that I've had plenty of matches where it came down to like overtime on tower control, and the losing teams, they would have someone on there, and they would just suddenly like try and jump in order to get the advantage, but because they jumped and I was still on there, the game gave me on the winning side to control the tower, and it's kind of sad to see that one, we're losing so horribly so quickly, but two, that just the habit of jumping while shooting can just turn against you like that. Can just be the difference between winning a match and losing a match. I don't think I've ever made that mistake. If I think, I mean, I don't actually recall a time I've made that mistake. No. Let's see. There's a carbon gecko down there. Let's go to right here. That leader. Or is that a leader? No, that's a Splatterscope? I don't know. That was a sniper who has longer range than me. Are you ready for the random Inkzuka? I hope you're ready because I've been suffering this for day after day after day. Oh, I didn't even get in one. Oh well. Let's see. I'm gonna bomb right there. Hey, I got someone. Hooray! Oh, hello, Carbon. Carbon Deco. One day I will show you off more in all your gloriousness. But for right now, I don't feel like the map rotation we're in works out well for you. So that's why I'm not choosing to show the Carbon Decker right now. Let's see. Gonna walk this way. I like running a lot of swim speed up with this weapon. It can be really fun to just sort of maneuver around quickly. I'm just gonna wait here. Okay, this guy's a killer right now. Gonna toss a bomb up there. There's a bomb right there. I'm gonna toss a bomb up there. That's going to kill me. I should have gotten out of that, but oh well, mistakes happen. This is definitely a far cry from the beginning of the match, where we were really losing very badly. Let's see. Right here. This isn't actually a weapon I use that often in range, or in general. You'd think being the Splattershot, this would be one of my more used weapons, or like for pretty much everyone, since it's that weapon. It's like the weapon that everyone can use, and it's the weapon that's really beginner friendly and whatnot. Let's see if we get that over there. I see you, and you see me, but do you actually see me? I know that's a Luna, which means I can pressure them from with range. I'm sorry, friend, you're gonna have to die. I was talking to my ally because I wasn't going to be able to save them from super jumping in. Hello. I see you. Just literally just stand. Oh, ooh, that was close. No. Bad Carbon. Let's see. Okay, the Carbon's still waiting there, but I forced them to move. I think they're waiting there again. I'm going to go this way and see what's up over here. Hello? Carbon? Anyone? Hello? No? Just me? Okay, I'll go back. Inkzuka? For anyone's troubles? Where is everyone? I just want to take out someone with a Inkzuka. Is that too much to ask for? Alright. Go up here. Oh, wait, we wiped them. We wiped them. We wiped them. We wiped them. That's really good, and it's really bad. We're not actually taking advantage of this. That is about to get to me. Wait, did someone drop out on their side? Because I can't tell, but it looks like. You know, everyone's here. So, hey, we took the lead. Did you just give up? Oh, okay. I thought that person literally just gave up. I'm like, don't give up. It's no fun when you just give up. Like, seriously. I actually did consider going sniper for this, but I figured, why not show off the Octoshot replica? I'm not exactly stellar with this weapon. But, hey, let's see. Yep, bomb central. That's what rank tends to be. You just see bombs go off every 10 seconds. I'm going to wait for them to get a little closer. Oh, I was about to take you out, Carbon, but you got lucky this time that the timer was on your side, even though it was actually on my side because you didn't get enough time to win, but details. Details. Soon, Carbon, soon. So yes, with that, you get to see the results, and I will meet you. Oh, 2 and 6. That is bad. Ugh. Maybe I should just stop playing for the night. Maybe. Except we could do one more match. And what? This is the second match after the first match I did after words. This isn't a second match because the first match I did went so horrible and so awful that I really just didn't want to show it because I was doing terrible. Nope, not at all. Yes, I do want to touch on what I mentioned. I mentioned this last episode about stress and, well, I guess another term you hear often is being tilted. Nope, you don't know I'm here, you don't know I'm here. But it's like, how do I describe it? It's understandable if you get, like, invested in something and get angry over losing. But at the same time, I guess it's like, winning isn't everything. I think that's the point I've been trying to make. Because when you think about it, like, I don't play Splatoon, well, part of the reason I do play Splatoon is because I'm decent-ish enough at it to get wins and to taste the sweet sting of victory. Sting of victory, that doesn't sound right. But it's like, how do I put this? Yeah, it's just more like, just try and have fun, and admittedly that got to me a bit in the last match. I got really upset because I kept dying, and I was doing horrible, and it's like at times like this that you just need to remember to have fun with the game. Because if you're just going to get upset over every little mistake you make, then it's just not going to be fun. And I feel like part of the way you can get over that is just not to make it all about winning. I mean, yes, winning is important in the sense that, like, why do you even play ranked in the first place if you don't care about winning? You know, you want to be able to improve yourself, improve your skill, and that's the basis for competition as well. Like, we wouldn't have any competitive gaming if people didn't care about winning. So I'm not going to say winning isn't important, but it's more like, just remember to have fun too. And to not necessarily always make it about winning. If you're feeling frustrated from losing matches, then just don't make it about winning anymore. Just try and have fun another way. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. I don't know if that incoherent speech I made any sense whatsoever. And that's also the reason I play that's also the reason I play like the Splatterscope. It's because it's just the weapon I play when I'm trying to have fun. I'm terrible at it, but when I get those shots, it is so satisfying. You know, I never really showed what was this way. Let's show what's this way. There's like a little nice corridor here. It sort of just come out. It's another way out onto the area. Nice little sniping vantage point. That was 2 direct burst bomb hits. Jeez. Yeah, you should have seen the last match where there's this guy who was like, he was going through the ink like this. He was like, well, obviously it was a lot faster because I can't shoot that quickly. But that's how he was going through the ink, and it was kind of frustrating to hit. Though at one point I did hit him when he was doing that, and that felt good, to say the least. Like, you tried and taunted me. There's someone right there. This is probably not a good place for me to stand. I should try for higher. Does this work? I don't know if that works. Aha! That was great. Okay, that was a good shot. That person thought they could just hide from me, but I got them. I'm just gonna try and cover this area up. I'll let my sprinkler do that. That's kind of what sprinklers are good for. Let's see. Oh, so close. I'm going to killer whale right here. Try and get anyone who's coming up. I probably should have done it towards the tower, but oh well. Oh, okay, that's why. There's someone right there. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. They're not going to even know I was here in the first place. I don't know if that made any sense. Is there someone over here? Let's see. Come up here. Hello! Dang, I'm not really good at, like, the sudden quick turning to get a shot. Because if you could... Also pay attention for bombs. That would be important. Very important. Just a little, you know. Just a little. Let's see. I know this area can be good for sniping, but I feel like this benefits, Was that a random Inkzuka? That was a random Inkzuka. Of course, what a way to end a match than with a random Inkzuka. Well, I tried, okay? And I can't fault me for that. I just wanted to snipe people, that's all. Is that too much to ask for? Well, what can you do? I'll see you guys back out in the plaza, of course, once you get a shot at the, or to see the results, 2-6. I can't say I'm really proud of that. But hey, sometimes you just have to lose, and that's just life for you. That's really depressing. Wow. Let's make this a happier ending. You know, sometimes you just gotta have fun. You gotta find a way to have fun. And then, can you say you've truly lost if you still found a way to have fun, even if you went like 1 in 10? Can you truly say you lost? Let's talk to Judd and wrap up this episode. Here's your vibe is toasty. We got a bonus of 100 coins. If you see an arrow with an ally's name on your screen, that means they're about to super jump to your position. You should feel proud for finding a good location for them to jump to. No, because I've seen way too many people who super jump into the middle of the battlefield, and heck, I'm guilty of that a little as well. By the way, if an ally's arrow keeps flashing repeatedly, they must be tapping your icon while still respawning, so hang in there. So yes, that's how you know if someone's trying to super jump to you. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.